What a terrible idea this turned out to be. My dream has turned into a nightmare. I wanted to start fresh in Daggerfall. I even have a name for my new shop. I was in a hurry. I had an appointment I had to keep. Anyway, could you help me? I'm ruined without my sewing box, silken threads, and book. As long as I have the tools of my trade, I can. Please, but do hurry. I worry that I thought the pass was a shortcut. Get me closer to Daggerfall. Oh, I should have listened to... Well, anyway, if you help me get my things, I'll stick to the main roads until I reach a safe settlement. Yes, well, I'm a spontaneous sort. Yes.
First we lost Kamlorn, then they turned back our offensive. If we can't retake this camp, Val Chu's beaten us. Nothing else matters until this is resolved. Another wild theory. That's the third one today. Just don't get in the way. We've got enough trouble as it is. If you can fight, and you know the difference between a Breton's head and a werewolf's arse, we can use your help. We need to cut through the werewolves and link up with our troops on the other side of the camp. Good. Help Shazar clear a path and fight your way to General Mandin at the Western Gate. We'll rally the troops there and turn the tide of the war. Work with Shazar to cut a gap through those werewolves. I'd love to hear your theories, but it won't mean anything if we don't take this camp back first. We need...
We made it. Get in there and find General Mandin. I'll signal...
These cursed werewolves. How in oblivion did you get in here? Gautier's retaken the camp? You must have led quite a charge. Tell him I have almost a full company of soldiers in here, and we're ready.
The camp is ours again. I've never seen anyone fight like you. Good. Now for our battle plan. We need to take and hold the city. We can't hold the courtyard unless someone locks the inner gate. That'll keep werewolf reinforcements from reaching us. I need you to... We made it in, thanks to you. With the gate locked, we should... You're looking at them. We're all that's left. We can hold this position, but we don't have enough troops remaining to make... We're bringing in more troops, but that will take time. Until then, we hold this... We sent word to Aldcroft for reinforcements. I'll take anything they can... My son Darien serves as captain of the Camlorn Guard. We've heard that there's still a contingent of guards operating within Camlorn, and Darien is among them. Darien carries the master key to the city gates. With that key, we can open both the central and eastern gates at the same...
Good to see that you're still alive. If we retake Camlorn today, it will be because of you. If Darien's still alive, his friend Alanon will be with him. Alanon can be difficult to deal with, but he's the best alchemist I know. He's working on a way to cure the victims of... With a few final ingredients, yes. My aides have gathered most of what he needs. Bring him these items, along with some fresh blood from Falchu's werewolves. Then, Alanon...
brings you to our pleasant little city? The war? The blood? The thrice-damned werewolves? That's the first good news I've heard today. But if you're here to take me to my father, you can get that thought right out of your head. There are beautiful women in camp. In all seriousness, I'm not doing anything before we find a safe refuge for the civilians hiding in the surrounding buildings. The inn nearby should be defensible enough. The inn's locked up tight and the innkeeper was killed trying to reach us. Get the key from the body and enter the inn. When the werewolves attacked, the damn bloodthorns appeared inside the city. It was as if they'd been here all along. I think they even opened the gates for the werewolves. They didn't start out that way, that's certainly the case now. A marriage...
Are you injured? No? Now don't ask me to guarantee that this antidote will work. Foul choose in a church? Certainly not. But I could do it at the inn. That's Derek.
Get the injured inside. Anyone who can still stand, guard the doors.
Darian talks of nothing but wine and women. But what do you think I've been doing here? Making soup? Here it is. Go beat up on some...
And here we are at the inn, all safe. Not quite yet. We need weapons and armor to help protect these civilians. Ah, the lovely clank of armor. The good news is I do indeed have the master key to the city gates.
the cure. The real pity is I can't make more doses until we're out of here.
You certainly know how to make an impression. You were too successful, my friend. And now Falchu is, pardon the pun, howling mad. A bold plan, especially for my father. If we time it right, it should work. But that doesn't change the... Take one of these newly armed townsfolk with you. Have the civilian light the fires in the towers to signal my father. I'll take the rest of the civilians and my guards and unlock the gates. Oh no, you have something much more important to do. Once the fires are lit, you confront Falchu. Keep him busy long enough for our troops to... Now, don't be modest. You've more than proven yourself. Oh, we can give you fire. At least we can once the Lion Guard archers arrive.
Who dares trespass?
Keep watch. I won't be long. I lit the signal fire. Let's move on. Lit the signal fire. Let's move on. I'm not much good.
Begone, Enkoff! I did your bidding! The city is mine now!
You are still my creature, slave.
I made you.
I devoured Camlord. All of Glenumbra will be mine!
Creature. The Lion God stands at your door. You have failed.
They are weak, and I will crush them. Camlord is mine!
You will see, Beast. You will see.
Dare challenge me? Prepare to feel my wrath!
You did it. Yes, my friend, but you turned the tide. We had all but lost the war. My son may know more than me on that matter. My only guess is that they sought to break the Lion Guard. Yes, throughout Glenumbra, the Lion Guard is spread thin. And without King Casimir's full support, I'm not sure if we'll be able to deal with it all. Of course, if I had a few more like... We rebuild. Of course, we still need to deal with Val Chu's master. But tomorrow is another day, and we should relish this victory.
I didn't know Gloria was involved in all this. She does make wading through werewolves look pretty good, though, don't you think? Maybe she and I can get together later, share a bottle of wine, find a quiet corner where we can... I wanted to thank you, personally. We might have been able to retake Camlorn eventually, but it wouldn't have been quick, and it certainly wouldn't have been pretty. You saved lives. I'm resigning from the Camlorn Guard. Never did like being stuck in one place for too long. Once this Angoff thing is finished, maybe I'll travel for a while. And what are you going to do? Anyway, my job here is done. My father will take good care of the city. I'm not one for building things and making repairs. I don't even know that. First one to reach Angoff buys the first bottle of wine. But in all sincerity, thanks for helping us. You really are an inspiration. I'm going to make sure these people are taken care of before I leave. It's the least I can do. I had a drink with him earlier today. Discussed our favorite foods, our love lives, his plans for world domination, that sort of thing. No, I have no idea where Angoff... A squad of Lion Guard soldiers headed north to track him down. There's been no word from them, but who knows what was lost in all this werewolf nonsense.
Please, they won't listen to me. It's true that I used to run with the Red Rooks, but I quit. I hate all the chaos they're causing in Glenumbra. Now I just want to help save my town. But the guards don't believe me. The guards caught me sneaking around. They don't believe I'm trying to save the village. The Bloodthorn are gathering the villagers at the docks for sacrifice. My father's a mage. His signature spell is a spell of hiding that I know can protect the villagers. If you can reach our house and prepare, you'll find Dame Clarique up the road. She's the knight in charge of this Lion Guard unit. Since she's the one who had me, it's called Marion's White Mask. My father loves to name his spells after himself. When cast on a building, the spell cloaks everyone inside in a shroud of misdirection. Makes anyone who look... My father used to scare me with the spell. He'd cast it on his workshop and make himself look like a hooded specter in a white mask. We argued about it. A lot. I don't know where he is. He was in the village before the attack, and I fear the worst. My father and I, well, we didn't always...
As if the problems in Camlorn weren't enough, we have cultists and bandits harrying our flanks. I've been assigned to keep an eye on... You talked to him, didn't you? Why exactly do you trust this bandit? I'm not even convinced there are any villagers left alive in there to save. We haven't seen anyone... I suppose that's a good point. If what he's told us is correct, we wouldn't see the villagers anyway.
My regret.
Cast my spell. The masking ritual. Damien. Here. I hoped he would return. There's no time for that right now, though. We need to act before the Bloodthorn cultists... The Bloodthorn have been draining my essence to fuel their necromantic rituals. They're transporting the animated dead from the docks. They've sent zombies as far north as Cath Madro and Daggerfall and Isner. I'm imprisoned in a pocket plane of oblivion. I think I can use the magic I still possess to collapse the plane and end the ritual. But in case I fail, you need to burn the Bloodthorns.
I'm glad to see the spell worked. That should keep these villagers safe. I heard you talking to my father, though. I hope you're not going to pursue his fool. Oh, it'll work, but it's idiotic. As usual, my father... He's going to collapse his prison. I'm not an expert in pocket planes, but that doesn't sound healthy. He's going to kill himself to stop the ritual. I can't let that happen. I'm going after him. I understand. This is my battle to fight. Go. Stop the Bloodthorn. I'll free...
I'm free.
Free.
I used his spell, the one he always used to scare me with, to slip in unnoticed and rescue him. As we made our escape, we were overrun by Banekin. Father cast some kind... I failed him, but you didn't. You stopped the Bloodthorn cultists, just like he wanted.
Bloodthorn cultists made a mad dash up the road. We cut down a number of them. They clearly weren't expecting to run into us. I assume you have something to do with that? So I see. Sent the cultists right into our waiting blades. Good job! You were right.
Don't recoil from me, Traveler. I mean you no harm. What do I regret? I regret everything. But most of all, I regret betraying Rosalind. Beyond lies Westry. Oh, my wife, Rosalind, took up her sword. I should have trusted her, but I hid and prayed. A darker voice than Stendar's answered. Rosalind fought to the end. When the Nords attacked, many of us cowered, but not Rosalind. She took action. Once they were Nord, I don't know. While I prayed, she fought the invaders. I heard that she was going to light the sick. If you find one of Rosalind's keepsakes, it should help strengthen your connection and allow you to see her fight. Oh, didn't I say? Forgive me. My memory is often as insubstantial.
Go see Edgard at the inn. Make sure everyone is safe. Is everyone all right in here?
Who's there? Stay back! For the moment. I haven't forgotten how to swing a sword, and the inn's walls are stout. Apothecary Muriel's helping the wounded. That would help a lot. Bring them to Muriel at her shop.
Edgard said Muriel needs more berries. The berries grow on low shrubs, right? These were the right berries. I have to hurry. The injured need more healing poultices. I hope this will be enough. Leon made me a potion. This should do it. Edgard said Muriel needs love like berries. The berries grow on low shrubs, right? Captain Rosalind, I've been making poultices for the wounded, but Hi, Mara, you always did have good timing. Here, let me prepare some poultices for you. Muriel's poultice.
Hurry now.
Here, this poultice should help. Stay strong.
Captain Rosalind.
soldier. I heard that Duke Sebastian was a werewolf, so they killed him.
Captain Rosalind! Over here, by the well! Captain, I went by your house to check on Leon. He wasn't praying to Stendar. At least it wasn't like any Stendar prayer I ever heard. And I heard another voice in the house.
Leon. Leon, are you here?
I forsake the mercy of Stendar and deliver myself to you, Molag Bal.
What? Molag Bal?
Rosalind? No. What have I done? Rosalind, please! Now you know how I brought this evil upon Westry. 2 weeks. Perhaps. Maybe you can help us. When Rosalind discovered what I did, she fled to the town chapel. She lost her sword after a battle with the Nord leader. Retrieve the sword and bring it to her remains. The sword's in the... Yes, you deserve the truth. Molag Bal turned Rosalind into a vengeful shade. He turned her into the... Please finish this. Retrieve the sword from the chapel and take it to the burial vault. Our village was attacked by Nord raiders. No, not even a whisper. I offered my soul to anyone.
Westry belong to me. You had the strength to do what no one else could, and now I'm free. You have no idea what that means. Leon. I loved him once. Perhaps I still do. But there's the matter of Molag Bal to deal with. My shade was only one aspect of the curse. There are also the innocent spirits of Westry, and the angry spirits of the invaders. Use my sword to make the town safe for mortals, or use this gem to set the innocent spirits free. The choice is yours. Then you must destroy the enraged wraiths, and make Westry safe for mortal travelers once again. But that will leave the innocent spirits of Westry's villagers trapped here. Then you would free the spirits of Westry's innocent villagers, ending their bondage to this place. However, the danger to mortal travelers would remain, and the living will never find... This gem represents Westry's torment. You'd use it to save us, even if Westry remains a danger to the living.
Divine, save me.
The lamentations of Westry's dead have been silenced. Now our torment is finally over. Rosalind has forgiven me, though Stendar knows I don't deserve it. Our thanks.
ambushed! Of all the stupid... Our scouting party was ambushed. With all the fighting and confusion, we got separated. Really? A little help over here! Our scouting... Really? That would ease my mind. Curse these wounds. I saw the other scouts run up the stairs toward the... We were sent to gather information on the Dominion presence at Farwatch. It's out of the way, and makes a great base of operations.
You there! You look strong and capable. The Aldemary Dominion has captured Farwatch Tower. They're using it to signal their ships at sea. Excellent. The messages go to the Dominion camp's commander. Find the commander and you'll find the messages. Bring any messages you find to Captain Gilam. She's up on the cliffs. The sooner we discover the Dominion's plans, the better. Infiltrate their camp, locate their... Captain Gilam! She's scouting... The Dominion has a camp nearby.
Quiet. Dominion soldier Hadir had to recruit a mercenary? Not a good sign. Let me see those messages. By the 8, the Dominion's planning a full-scale assault. These messages... Thanks, Stendar. That will buy us precious time. We need to douse their signal fires before they can send the command.
I thought I was done for. Yes, I think so. But what about Cecile? She was ahead of us.
Didn't think I'd make it. I barely made it into hiding before more of those bastards showed up. Yes, I can make it. I even have information.
Good work extinguishing those signal fires. We didn't stop the attack, you did. You've given us crucial...
arrived? Not too badly. Luckily, you got... Good to see you again. I hate to think what would have happened. That we did. Thanks to you.
I heard that someone...
I got a few mounts to...
Metal's just like...